All of my life, I've been traveling to sacred places, and each journey was like an initiation for me, a huge transformation of the soul. But what I also found out, it was like acupuncture for the earth. It was like a collective work as well, not only individual. And I started to develop that. So I went to many countries from North Korea, Iran, Gaza, Israel, many countries in Africa, Egypt, Sudan, Ethiopia, Rwanda. And every time we felt that same theme. And the theme was the return of the feminine. Now, of course, we're coming out of this long era of patriarchal values, the dominance of the masculine, and we see that again in the war that's happening in Europe, and has been happening in so many places all over the world. It's the masculine that plays the old game. Boys play with toys because we don't know the other part, the other half, to meet, to heal, to connect, to feel. And that's the play of the feminine. And I think that's what we need in this time so desperately, that we honor this feminine energy again. Now, last year we went to the sacred mountain Schiehallion in the middle of Scotland, and it was the end of the climate conference in Glasgow. All the world leaders were there, but they hadn't yet a final conclusion or a treaty. And after we did a meditation on Mount Schiehallion, and thousands of people joined us in spirit, they meditated as well, there was a treaty about the earth. Now, is that connected? I don't know, but we just did it. Coming year, the next climate conference will be in Sharm el Sheikh, on the southern point of the Sinai. And again, I feel this calling to go to Mount Sinai. And of course, we know Mount Sinai from the Ten Commandments of Moses. But there's another older story. Sinai was the abode of the goddess Hathor. And Hathor is the goddess of healing, of love, of abundance. And I feel we need to go up that mountain, Mount Sinai, on November 8th, which is a full moon and the beginning of the climate conference. And I want to invite you to come with me, walk up the mountain. And if you can't join me physically, I want to invite you in spirit. We will do everything to connect you. Maybe we're gonna broadcast it live on top of the mountain for that whole night, so you can tune in. Because I think it's really necessary that we come together and we ask what is needed to be done. What is our purpose, our soul mission, our challenge in this time? Because if we let it all be happening by the world leaders and the politicians and the scientists, that's not enough. We all need to be involved in this big story, this enormous challenge that we face of climate, of how we deal with the earth, how we are living on this planet as humankind. So be invited, November 8th, Mount Sinai. See you there.